guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 69 of the Glasgow Rangers series. You join us just before we get to the transfer window closing for the 2021-2022 campaign, and quite a lot to actually document before we go cracking into the game against Inverness today. First off, we have our Champions League group. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. It's one of those groups we could easily win it, but at the same time we could easily finish last. We've got Monaco, who obviously spend their millions and millions. So we've got Falcao, Lucas Ocampos will be good now. Quite a few familiar faces as well. Stefan Stuaro's turned out very good for them, 20 odd million player. We've got Campos I've mentioned, Kita, Kondogbia, Tony Trindade de Vilhena. We've got Martial still, Laporte, Nkulu. Could name so many other names in that team. But the one that sticks out is the former loanee of us, João Mario, who signed for Monaco this season. Obviously was at loan at us last year, so he's there, so that's going to be interesting to see how we deal against them. We expect them to win the group, but it's more so the other challengers, which are of course CSKA and Sampdoria. CSKA have got a good bit of talent as well going forward. You know, they've got straight away you can notice there, and Singa, they've still got Zagiov. Vitinho's there, if I just sort by value. They've got Bilal, I think I can pronounce this. Basacoglu, I think he's at Feyenoord to start with, so he's obviously had a good time at Feyenoord, but he's went through so many clubs and he's only now getting some first team football. Our former player, again, Stefano Fuentes, may miss the games, we'll see if he comes back in time to play us. And then obviously you've got your experience of the likes of Toprak, Elmarenko, and Igor Akinfeev. As far as Sampdoria go, well, obviously the surprise package coming from Serie A. Sampdoria, I think they may spring some surprises. They obviously have some good quality and none so much like Big Dalbia up front, or Dybala, up front. Just quality galore. Scoring goals for fun in Serie A. He'll be a big problem. In goals, you get Francesco Baldi, who's been playing at the under-21 European Championships. So I'm interested to see how the former Inter youngster does against us. And then Benedict Gimber, who would have thought, another player who obviously had one good season before he went to Man City, and he's been loaned to Sampdoria. But taking a place, he's Kenneth Amoru, formerly Chelsea, Fabio Barini, formerly of Liverpool, Alex Song's in there, Antonio Candreva, Nicolas Lopez. The quality in that team is just unreal. So it's going to be a real struggle, but you know, we've got quality. We forget that. We've got great quality, and we're hoping to improve that quality by selling, obviously, a previous hero, Vladimir Yarchenko, hopefully to Sparta Prague for 5 million, as he's barely featured recently. We're trying to bring in Thiago. We can get him for very cheap. The values isn't a problem. You know, if we sell Yarchenko, he'll fund that. It's the wages. He's 30. We got him down to 100. From 125k to 60k. It's very bonus incentive driven. There's a 50% sell on, but I thought if he's 30, you're not going to sell him on for big money anyway, so we went with that. Big bonuses for goals. It's all going to be if we can raise the funds to cover the transfer, but more importantly the signing on fee and the agent fee. If we can cover all that, I'm more than confident we'll have Thiago in the middle of the park, and hopefully we're rolling with Thiago and Ryan Gould in central midfield. The way the schedule goes, we'll have Monaco at home first, followed by trips to CSKA and Sampdoria. If we can take any points from then, it's going to be vital with Sampdoria and CSKA, the 2 games to end the group with Monaco in between. Since you last joined us, which was the terrible defeat to Bayern Munich, it was absolutely shocking, if I'm honest. We drew 1-1 with Partick Thistle. They actually took the lead for Ian Vigurs in 41 minutes. I didn't think it was going to be our day, but he's back in a Rangers jersey, and Izzy Brown does what he does best, and he got the goal. Then travelled to Pataudry, and it was the Eugene Kacheridia. I'm never going to pronounce his name correctly, but he scored twice. Izzy Brown got one as well after Yeboah had an early equaliser for Aberdeen. And then the Old Firm derby, which I thought was going to be tricky since we've struggled in a couple of games, dominated. And FA Ambrose OG put us on the right foot before goals from Malcolm Barbosa. Then Izzy Brown comes back to haunt Celtic in a fantastic 4-0 victory, putting us 45 unbeaten in the league. Hopefully we can keep that up. But as I say, more importantly, never mind breaking records, it's all about that Champions League campaign. As I say, we'll play Inverness today, and then hopefully we can get torn into that in the upcoming videos and actually qualify. If not, I'd like us to try and at least retain our Europa League. Despite winning the Europa League last season, and obviously you'd think that would help our coefficient massively, somehow we're still third seeds with only 60 coefficient points, so it's vital we have a good campaign here. If we don't qualify for the Champions League last 16, vital we get to the Europa League, and vital that we can last a long time and hopefully win it again, just to try and get to second seeds to get easier Champions League draws. One last thing before we start the game, obviously there's other people coming into the club as well. We need a holding role midfielder. I did say Lacuna Harman, he's in, so that's fine, he's sorted. And the other in is Mohamed Besic, the former Everton player in game, was at Real Sociedad, and he'll come in and give us some more cover in the DM position. But today it is Inverness Caledonian Thistle at the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium, or whatever they've decided to nickname it in 2021. We're going with Trapp, Robertson, Valle, Kacharedia, Manquillo, Besic, Wizencroft, Gold, Sisto, Barbosa and Brown. Malcolm got an injury in that last game, which means the subs are Gomes, Arsov, Haruna, Coleman, Borges, Smeagol, and the youngster Rigoberto Rosiella. So hopefully it's a good performance, hopefully we can keep the unbeaten run going. Most importantly, just get the gap ahead of the chasing pack. If we can go clear of Celtic at this stage, we'll be delighted, and hopefully puts us into good form going into the transfer, going at the end of the transfer window, sorry, and into the Champions League. If there's any transfers that happen between now and the game against Monaco in the first one, then we'll update it in that video, i.e. if Thiago is a big signing and if we get rid of Vladimir Yurchenko. But anyway, today, here we go, Sisto to Wizencroft, and Wizencroft gets the opening goal within 5 minutes there. A great counter-attack from the boys, and just domination. Brown cuts in, it's a good tackle from Graham Shinnie, sorry. Sisto plays it to Wizencroft. If Sisto keeps playing like this, we could cash in probably 30 million for him, I'd like to think, and could really help the club. Disappointing equaliser though. James Craigan, formerly a Partick Thistle, gets it. We just seem very slack at the back. I think it's still the two defenders getting used to playing with each other and the English language. But the flick on from former player Lewis Vaughan and James Craigan gives a quick equaliser for Inverness, so it's quite an even game so far. You like to think with the quality we've got we should shine through, but never say never in Football Manager. Here's Izzy Brown. He's a little bit ball greedy there. He had Barbosa in the middle. He's got a chance again, Izzy Brown, and it just goes over the bar. So it's great having so much talent and riches going forward. A negative is they are quite ball greedy. Sisto hits it in away by Luton, I think it was. Terrible pass there by Izzy Brown. But here's Manquillo. What can he do? Plays it to Kacheridi. Valle, Besic, Barbosa to Izzy Brown. Just what Izzy Brown does in the SPL. You can bring in Barbosa, you can bring in Malcolm, and Izzy Brown is always going to score more goals than them. Absolutely phenomenal. Just a great finish there from Izzy. So Barbosa, just a little toe poke there, and Izzy Brown rifles it into the back of the net. Great finish, and that's going to put us 2-1 up. Hopefully we can build on this now. Sisto the ball in, heading away. Valle, Robertson, Brown again. It's a great save initially from Dan Twarzig, but Izzy Brown maybe a bit lucky there, because some people are hinting at offside there, but a great finish from Izzy Brown. Again the layoff from Gabriel Barbosa. Good shot stopping, as I say, from Twarzig, but in the end, Izzy Brown. Great finish there. Got a bit of injury, possibly on Sisto. Doesn't seem to be too bad, so we'll go with that in the second half, and we'll just say, very pleased boys, keep this up in the second half, keep the positivity, keep attacking them, finish the game off, and hopefully we can see ourselves taking 3 points here and a good confidence booster going into the international break. So here's Andrew, I keep saying Andrew Shinnie, Graham Shinnie to Baumgartlinger, a former player, so two former Rangers in the team. Leuven, poor ball there, intercepted by Robertson. Here's Ryan Gold, we're looking for him to create something special. Wizencroft to Ryan Gold, it's a great ball in, and Izzy Brown on a plate. There's a striker, you're just dying for the kind of chances, and he slots it into the back of the net with ease for his first hat-trick since returning back. Just a good wee ball there, Ryan Gould, and it's just in the perfect spot. And Izzy Brown gets his hat-trick for 3-1. That allows us to make our first change, which is Ryan Gould coming off and João Borges coming on. And we'll also take off Izzy Brown for Rigoberto Rosilha to give him an opportunity as well. Always good to give players an opportunity when you are comfortably in front, just to give them experience of the first team. It can only benefit them in my opinion, especially if we keep to the same system, and they'll learn to play like the senior players do, and we'll give Schmeichel a chance instead of Fione Sisto. Interesting if we can keep a lot of these guys happy, because there's a lot of quality. A lot of players put as first team players and key player when evidently they're going to be here in rotation policy. It's just so we've got that extra quality for the Champions League. And I don't think, I'll be honest, I don't think personally we've got the right balance, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. We may surprise everybody and win the Champions League. Although losing that late goal there to Lewis Vaughan, 4-2. Disappointing, still defensively we're very average, but hopefully we can learn for that. And it's just a terrible run in the back of Andy Robertson. Absolutely, you can't even defend that. It's just shocking lack of concentration and good capitalisation there by Lewis Vaughan. Obviously learned that when he was playing for us. Here's Besic. Can we get maybe a fifth? Or are we just going to hold out play until the end of the game? Here's Wizencroft, Barbosa, Besic, back to Wizencroft, Barbosa, Rosilha, and it's a terrible mix up there by the keeper, but it's offside, stopping Rigoberto getting his first goal for the club. Must have just been literally fractional there, but good build up. Unfortunately, we don't get a reward. Are we going to get something here? Wizencroft filled by Kennedy. Nope, just a good challenge actually. And it looks like Inverness are going to try and break us down, but it's too little too late. And it's going to be another 3 points here in our quest to win, I think, our 6th league championship in a row. Not actually sure. We've won a few, that's for sure. But the referee will blow his full-time whistle once Vaughan hits this free kick. Or he wants to keep playing. Brown, and that should be it now. Yep, 4-2 victory. And overall, just a good performance. Maybe not great defensively, we'll say a good win. Sisto got an 8.6, but 3 goals for Izzy Brown gives him man of the match. And 6 points clear of Celtic means we can start to pull away from the chasing pack. And hopefully get another title, and I confirm that's 5 in a row, so we would be going for number 6. So Izzy Brown, he's barely been back for the full season. He's played 3 games and 1 sub appearance, and he's already got 6 goals. Unbelievable, that's all I can say there. And there's the wee report saying 46 games unbeaten. So next up will be St Mirren away. I'll play that, and then our next video will be, of course, Monaco. Most will be doing the big challenging games in the Champions League for the YouTube videos. But until then, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a like. Any thoughts on our transfer business, please leave it in the comments section. If you think Thiago would be a good move or a bad move, or really should spend money elsewhere, let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already subbed, hit the sub button. It'll drop all these videos into your sub boxes, and you'll never miss an episode. Remember, it's every Wednesday and every Saturday, 3 PM these videos go live. And until next time, it's 21 Maxwell. I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.